Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. Adventures in Vietnam. Another day, another adventure. So this morning I'm just going to grab a quick cup of coffee before I head over to the school and pick up a brush and start painting. Give the door a lick of paint. And yeah, I'm just at a small coffee shop at the side of the road near the school. Yeah, let's go, let's have a coffee. Hey folks, enjoying the black coffee. Just chilling. Had a few days off from the build and still house hunting, but stick with us while we try and find our perfect family home. Beautiful day here, and we'll bear away. Start off the day with black iced coffee. Fresh probably from the local farms. Yeah, everywhere you look around here it's like coffee plantations. And I will take an adventure trip out one day to have a look at a farm. But just so busy with the build and no free time. Of course, family as well going on, and house hunting, and building the control panel for the craft brewery. But yeah, things are slowly coming together, but what a mental 6 weeks it's been since I've been in Vietnam. So many things happening. Buying a motorbike, I missed filming that. It was one of the first things we did and didn't really have time to focus on making videos and even think about sharing that part of life. We just, we needed bikes to get around, no choice, so we got them. But yeah, endless, and it's just beginning. There's new things going on that I haven't filmed yet, especially I'm working part-time at a small English school. I might get around to filming part of that, I'm not sure. And also tomorrow I've got another part-time job in the city that I attend for the first time, so that's going to be interesting as well. Wacky racing. So as you can see folks, we're right next to the busy main street that goes from the city centre to the seaside. So it's just trucks, juggernauts, cars, mainly the transit vans carrying people, food and livestock on their roof sometimes, like the goat I saw last week. Oh my god. It's quite an adventure. So yeah, today's plan. So I'm heading back over at the school today because the main bulk of the construction's finished. And classroom 1, 2 are pretty much complete, just some finishing touches. Classroom 4 needs some work. So I think I showed you in the last couple of videos, classroom 4, the walls are concrete, so they're just absorbing so much paint. So I'm not sure how many coats of emulsion I'm going to have to do to finish them. So I'll be back in there today with a roller and a paintbrush. And later today I'll be measuring room 4's floor area space for either painting with floor paint or covering with a very thin vinyl flooring. Not plank style vinyl flooring, but just roll like 2 meter wide. So I think it's a couple of dollars a meter. So we found a marble effect, light grey, which will bring some more needed light into the room. And we don't want it too soft because it just gets torn and ripped up with chairs and kids. So we want something kind of firm that can take the weight of a small chair and pencils and stuff and crayons being dragged across it, but not a fluffy type thing. So we'll see how it goes. The concrete floor is really flat, apart from 1-2 meter square area, which is, or maybe 1.5 meters square, which is tiled, but it's also quite flat. So the floor is very, very level and very sound. So it's a good base to work on, but I'm not really sure what's going to be the best option. I've thought personally just get some gloss paint and just roll out some gloss paint and give the floor a good wipe, vacuum, wash, and then let it dry, and then get on there with some really light grey gloss paint, and 1 or 2 coats of that are relatively inexpensive and quite hard wearing, and after a few months you can wash them anyway, which is one essential part of it. And then if there's any skips or scratches or marks, then you know, you just touch it up with a brush. So yeah, there's a few things going on right now with the classroom number 4 that we have to think about, and a door as well needs to go in there. So yeah, we've got a few doors lying about, those kind of heavy security ones, but I like the fabricated ones because they're light, and you can put the acrylic sheet in there which allows light in and some sense of privacy as well, because it's opaque slightly. So yeah, next step today as well, I think this afternoon, is trying to find a 42-inch TV. Mainly LG seems to be LG and Samsung are kind of the most popular. There's definitely an affection for Korea in Vietnam. They love BTS and Korean music and Korean technology. Even some of the components I bought recently are made in Korea, electrical parts. So yeah, there's definitely probably the cost, I think it is, because Panasonic and national-based products are quite expensive, relatively, compared to Korean stuff. So yeah, lots going on, folks. Just busy as hell. It's finding time in between things to plan filming something, which I usually don't do. I just take my phone out of my pocket and just film, you know. So it's very much off the cuff. So of course I can edit out some of the bluffs and the doo-doos because I'm, you know, fumbling and stammering sometimes because there's just so much going on. But it's been really fun though. Really enjoying getting into YouTube and filming life. Not so much the private stuff. I haven't really developed into that yet. It's kind of a major step to just suddenly introduce your family life and kids and, you know, cousins and grandparents into a video, and sometimes without their consent or without them really understanding what's happening, what's at play. So anyway, maybe that's one hurdle I need to kind of try to get over. Because of course, you know, YouTube, the first initial hurdle is getting used to just talking to yourself in public without being nervous and worried about what people think. It's a huge step. And of course, lots of people get over it quickly, but yeah. So yeah, if you've got any questions about why I came to Vietnam, or about the costs involved in moving to Vietnam. I mean, there's loads of videos online, but if you've got any questions about this area in particular I'm living in, or something that you would like to see again or more of, then let me know. Put something in the comments, and I'll plan a small jolly out to the countryside. Somebody's already asked to see a coffee plantation and peppercorn farm, so they are very different in design and layout when you see them. Not hugely, of course, there's plants involved, but they look slightly different. So yeah, folks, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, Adventures in Vietnam. Remember, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, share, and you could even pop over to Patreon and purchase a coffee for me. Okay, I'm finished. Okay, folks, let's get to work. Cheers. Ciao.